Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York. Day 35 of the Sean Combs trial, and this may be our last walk, at least during this trial, because the verdict is in. Not guilty, RICO. Not guilty, sex trafficking of Cassie. Not guilty, sex trafficking of Jane. Two guilties, transportation for prostitution as to both Jane and Cassie. Now, Mark Agnifilo has asked for bail. He's asked for immediate release today, and there's letters due at 1 p.m. The judge didn't say, no way, go back to the MDC and we'll have briefing. So it could happen. It could happen. And I'm pretty sure that the Mann Act charges are going to be appealed. Alexandra Shapiro, during the pretrial, said, the statute is unconstitutional, racist as applied. So I don't mean to, it's a tragic thing. I just spoke to somebody as I came out, and what I can say is that the conduct described is highly problematic. The thing that, I don't want to be graphic, but where Jane vomited between escort 1 and 3, and Combs apparently said, get out there and perform. But the thing is it a federal crime? Was it overcharged? I think, as I felt throughout, the prosecutors, for good reasons, from their point of view, we're trying to kind of break new ground and say, if you're an executive that uses your assistants to, provide procure and use sexual favors, you're going to be charged under RICO. Didn't work this time. I'd literally like to hear from the jurors. Personally, I think Jane's testimony wasn't that, the witness known as Jane wasn't that compelling, for a variety of reasons. The prosecutors chose the witnesses that they did. There's 30 civil cases. There's more people out there. I don't know if they held tryouts, but it is what it is. I know that there were going to be many people very disappointed about it. I'd kind of like to know what turned them. I think it's significant that nothing was asked as to Jane and sex trafficking. I think that it wasn't even close, apparently. They looked at it in terms of Cassie. They looked at the threats made on the plane from Khan. They looked at the videotape and the aftermath. They looked at what Daniel Phillips saw, but they came back with a not guilty. The Mann Act charges were kind of slam dunk. You had transportation of Daniel Phillip and all the Cabral and their performance. So it is what it is. We're going to be covering the 1 p.m. letters and the hearing on bail afterwards. But for now, the Week 8 book is coming, and it's going to be a doozy. Week 8, Diddy on trial. To be continued.